All right, it's rolling.
It's rolling.
It's rolling.
We're rolling.
4 and 3 and 2 and 1.
What number would I give today?
Yeah.
Today's a 10.
Greg, you're also on the front page of the news.
And I'm on the front, and the radio station is on the front page of the Finger Lakes Times today, so that's a 10. 3 words. Lots of fun. That's my job.
The documentary? Now I'm nervous.
I have a meeting tomorrow.
I'm Kayla, and I am the station manager here, and I also have a show with Ethan Matos called Secret Strawberry for the past 4 years. It's really bad. Ethan and I are really bad DJs. We play really awful music, and no one should ever listen to it.
Let's see, we bonded over how weird we thought everyone was our first year, and also bonded over the fact that we got roped in to just radio stuff, and here we are, so.
All I really play is a weird mix of soul music and Devendra Banhart, and that's it.
That's really cool to hear.
And I'm like, yes, like I can do it. Like I want to be Kayla.
Passive aggressive thing I've ever done, I think.
What are you doing?
Live from WHWS, it's New Music Monday.
Don't ask it like a question.
I remember when James was kind of like showing us the ropes, he would just kind of lurk in this back room, and we were always like, who's this mysterious girl Kayla sitting in the back room?
I don't know. The first time I went Austin,
A year, it would have been last year. First of all, Austin's forgettable, I guess.
Best concert I've ever been to would be, let's see, there's a bunch of Grateful Dead shows, obviously. David Bowie, Alice Cooper.
So suck on that.
The Good Rad, Steve Forper. Oh, I can't even think of all the concerts I've been to. Rolling Stones.
Oh man, he extra.
No!
Yeah, he's there's a lot of energy there, and I usually don't like people with a lot of energy. They're sometimes really the worst, but.
Like, you know what's funny? I was like my friend told that like 8 times in the night. That was like his favorite story.
Ethan.
What up? Get out of here. I don't do well on camera.
Well, maybe.
When I just saw Ethan, you know, he jumped right into the canal, no hesitation, went for a swim for a little bit, changed in a man's boat.
My favorite staff member, Ethan.
Okay,
Ethan,
fine.
he's got the top knot. It's hard to deny the top knot swag.
So I am the music director, which means I basically get to help decide what goes into the system, what's good. I occasionally talk to people when I feel like it, but you know, mostly I chill and listen to music and shoot the.
Nice.
This makes new music, is.
Ethan, your girl's back in the Tinder game.
Is she?
Yeah. Just because like she's always down to do anything, and she's just like, yeah, like, let's do it. And
Probably like a month into school, then she took me to Dunkin' Donuts in her car, her old Jeep, which I love so much, and we became friends from there.
Super nice, friendly, easy to talk to. Got the cutest little bunny too.
I thought Jordan has that like amazing quality that I envy but also can't understand, which is being a pure human being.
So yeah, introduce yourself.
Okay. I'm Jordan.
What is your show called?
My show is called That's So Ravel, because my last name is Ravel. And it's on Sundays at 6.
Favorite member of the staff, not including yourself.
Okay, well I wouldn't pick myself, but probably Jordan.
Same.
She's a homegirl. Popular.
Oh my god, sweet little Jordan. I just want to take her under our wing and raise her like a baby chick.
I found out that she honestly is just like one of the funniest people.
While at first I was a little concerned because my office had been in Smith Hall, the reality of it is being here in Scanling Center, I probably see twice as many students. It's very convenient for the students. It's been a lot of fun to be over here. Greg has been incredibly accommodating. And as I said, most importantly, students stop in all the time. They're checking their mail, they come in. They've gone to get a bite to eat, they stop in. So I think overall it's been very successful. It's a little odd at times, but I get to listen to music all day long now, and that's good. Videoing me?
Yeah, video.
Oh, this is scary.
David Gage and I get along just fine. We're both Grateful Dead fans, so we go way back.
Why am I wearing these glasses?
Any other words?
I hate this.
Hi, I'm Christopher Gorman. I'm the current host of Late Night Snack.
Hi, I'm Charles Gaglione. I'm the founder and current guest host.
Former host.
Former host.
Alumni host.
Former host, but original. I am a progenitor of this industry.
Yeah, that's great.
I made HWS radio
That's
what it is today.
I used to be really scared of Charles, actually.
I was scared of Charles. You know what's really scared of Charles? Most people.
Camera safety. This is campus safety. This is Campo. It's like,
Hey, how's it going? Watch this. You ready? Yowza. Boom. Let's go. Toss it.
Oh
This week on HWS Listens.
WHWS. Thick. And he walks the length of the trawler, and it's 60 feet. This is 105.7 FM, WHWS-LP Geneva. Also on the web at WHWS.FM. I'm your host, Rob.
I'm Austin. I'm the music director at WHWS. I'm a sophomore.
And your show.
And I am a host with Robert George on Last Solid Record Radio.
I think the first time I saw Austin, he had his sweatband on. And I was like, I can dig that.
Brothers might be dropping a new album at some point soon. We're going to be talking about it. Yeah, it's going to be super lit.
My first impression, he sat down next to me, first day of orientation, and I said, you like music? And he said, yes. And we liked a lot of the same bands, and so we hung out, and he was a good friend. I love him.
Oh, Rob. My first impression of Rob, I hated Rob. I don't know. Something about him just, I didn't think I was going to be friends with him, and ended up having like pretty similar taste in music and sharing a bunch of bands. And then like after we finished talking about music, we decided that we wanted to co-host a radio show.
Oh, they went for the intertwine.
Well, one thing is like when Austin gets very excited about something, like he's like very into it, and I like admire that so much and love that about him.
But the problem is he works here. It's an Office Olympics rapper. Kelly, we know. Kelly, oh my God. I know.
And, I host the David and Eric show here at the HWS radio station.
No, Eric.
No Eric today. No, he would say something like he was dead, or that I was dead, or that he was morbidly obese, and like fell asleep somewhere. When like you first start and like you're so uncomfortable and like the idea of like even talking on the radio is like it's like so nerve-wracking. I think Eric and I, like our first show, maybe had 15 minutes of not dead radio silence, but just like uncomfortable pauses. My least favorite thing about him is his unreliability.
Can you give us some background about Eric Somerville?
I don't know a lot, but we were coworkers for a whole summer, and I know that he loves Kiss Me Through the Phone.
I don't.
Alright, move B.
Right.
What? So please, comma, too much women?
It's a weekly test, so you hit under week. After you hit that, you hit.
Who is your favorite WHWS staffer?
Staffer? Does the unpaid intern count?
Yes.
Kelly.
This is the music that makes you feel good. Feel good. 105. 105.7 FM.
Here's the situation. Your parents went away on a week's vacation. They left the keys to the brand new Porsche. Would they mind? Of course not. I'll just take it for a little spin, and then I'll throw it off to a couple of friends.
I'll just cruise it around the neighborhood. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, of course I should. Pay attention, here's the thick of the plot.
Just the intro to my show, like
Yep.
how I sound on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm just gonna pretend I'm there. This is Stephen Cope. This is our exploration and experimentation, featuring recordings ranging from field recordings to free jazz.
Name? David B. Hewitt.
All right, what should we ask? I thought that was a question.
Charlie, this is urgent. Oh my gosh, I'm so winded. All right, really quick. You got 10 seconds to answer. What's your favorite program on WHWS 105.7 FM? The radio station.
The radio station here at Hobart, the college station.
Yeah, what's your favorite thing that they do?
Announce the games, the sports.
That's really great. All right, thanks, Shirley.
You're welcome, Kelly. Have a good day, girls.
Kelly and I met at a Chi-Fi party. Kind of gross. She's dancing on a table, I think. If I recall.
First impression of Kelly is that she's a great documentary filmmaker. No. I think the first time I met Kelly, she like made an Office joke.
Break me off a piece of that. Fancy feast.
To Kelly, I apologize for not starting my show until this semester. That's my bad. I was very scared.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ugh. Favorite part of radio?
Probably the exposure to like a musical community that's like invested in like discovering and sharing music.
She seemed kind of cool. Had a cool taste in music. She dresses pretty, punk, I would say. So she always seemed pretty cool to me.
She's one of the people that I was like, she's too cool. Like, she's too cool for me to like be friends with. I don't think she'll want to be friends with me.
She's very helpful. She's very smart. She's very cool. And I love her.
Laurel posted something on her Instagram, which was like a Catcher in the Rye quote where she put the 1975 next to it. 1975, they're not my group, but Catcher in the Rye is my book, so she's in the squad,
I didn't know Laurel was such a badass. I just wish I had known earlier, Laurel. You should have told me. We had class together. She was super quiet, but we have so much in common, so.
What's your favorite thing about Greg?
He just doesn't give a shit. He just like he doesn't care. He'll just say whatever.
Greg is my boss here at the station. He is my favorite person on campus.
I mean, I don't think there are any bad Greg stories. He couldn't stop talking about the Grateful Dead. That's my first impression of Greg, and it's just one that always lingers.
No, I like Greg. He's cool. I feel like we never got along because I don't know, we just never clicked. But I don't know. I like Greg. He was always fun.
Yeah, I like Greg too. I've never had that many interactions with him, which is weird because I, go on the radio station.
And at the time, I was like, oh, like Jefferson Airplane, and he flipped out. And was like, oh, great. And then he, like, ran into his office and, like, pulled me with him. And I was like, I don't know what's happening. And I was still really confused about how all of this works. And I was just, like, trying to process it all. So I just thought he was...
So, yes, he's a big Grateful Dead fan and a big tie-dye fan.
Greg is always good. Greg is an OG chiller legend from the hippie era. I mean, right up there. Stuck in the psychedelic era, that's him. That's what we try and do at the radio show.
Because the lady down the hall is a Grateful Dead fan, so how can you go wrong, right?
Okay, what else?
That's it.
Describe your work here in 3 words.
Yeah.
I have to take care of all you children.
That's more than 3 words.
Talking about concerts, that's Peter Gabriel. You've heard of Peter Gabriel, haven't you?
Mhm.
Cemetery, and it was like dusk. Highs around 75 degrees. Then on Saturdays, we get into the weekend, chance of showers, otherwise a mix of sun and cloud. All right, here we go with the weather.
Staff talked about how she was...
Your $200 is laying in there on the counter.
I know.
Okay, I was going to take it, put it in my bank account, but I didn't.
What's been your favorite t-shirt design in the past 5 years?
The one we have now.
Wow.
Well, it's close. It's a tie between that and the record.
The white one?
The record is pretty cool.
I like the one that cassettes. Very opinionated in a weird way. Weird opinions on dumb things. I'm actually directly referring to the time that Robert freaked out about a poster that I put up in Saga. Please, so women or something. And
so please, too much women? Terrible. So please, comma? I understand that the comma is like making so please a direct address, but what kind of a direct address is so please? So please, comma, too much women. Too much women? Are there too many women?
Right.
like, oh yeah, listen guys, this school, we have way too many of these successful people. Like, what is it trying to say?
I think I'm probably the best guest star anybody's ever had, 2013 to present. I like radio because I don't have to wear my shoes when I go in, and nobody really listens, so no, it doesn't matter what I say on air, even if it's scary.
Oh, that's a really tough question.
I know. Well, you're going to chop all this up anyways.
Am I?
iHeartRadio. I don't know.